Hey, hi, and hello, welcome back to the channel. Excited to have you here today for another tech review video today about the Elgato Wave 3 microphone. Thanks to the lovely folks over at Elgato ANZ. They sent me out an Elgato Wave 3 with a pop filter, shock mount, and the extension rod kit, the full kit and caboodle of the Elgato Wave 3. I've had it for a little bit now, and I've had the chance to check it out and see what's good about it, what's not so great, and how much value you're really getting out of this Elgato product. So let's get straight into it. So I've had my eye on the Elgato Wave 3 ever since it got announced. It's always caught my attention, both the Wave 1 and the Wave 3, so I'm super grateful that I actually get the chance to check it out and review it now and really get to see what this thing's capable of. This mic gets hyped up a lot on social media and just within the industry in general, so I wanted to really see when I was testing this thing out if it really did live up to that hype, and I think it actually did. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised by it. So upon pulling it out of the box straight away, I can tell straight up it's built really well. Conventional microphones usually have a conical or a circle-like shape to it. If you look at any kind of microphone, say like the Blue Yeti, the Audio-Technica franchise, they have a circular styled shape to it. This microphone throws all of that out the window and says, I'm an Elgato product. And I really do like the visual design of this thing. The aesthetics of this microphone are absolutely beautiful and something that I really do like about it. As I said, it's designed really well. You can tell that it is built really well. Also, it's got a nice structure to it, a nice feel upon picking it up. The process of setting it up with a mic arm is really easy. You just simply take the screws out the side of the stand, clamp the shock mount onto your microphone arm, and then line the Elgato Wave mic that you've taken off the stand into the position of the shock mount, and then put the screws into the designated holes on the side of the shock mount. Now that does mean that it is very limited in what you can do with it. It has to basically be on a shock mount, on the Elgato shock mount specifically, if you wish to put it on a mount arm or anything like that. Like I've said with everything else, the shock mount is built super duper well. It's really easy to use. It comes with little adapters as well that you can use for different styles of mic arms. I didn't have to use any of the adapters because my mic arm was just the stock standard mic arm type. The only thing with the shock mount is that if you have larger hands like I do, that the gap to get the screws in is a little small, and that you may struggle occasionally with trying to get it off or on of the shock mount. The pop filter is fantastically designed. I really like the aesthetics of the pop filter. It adds a really nice look to the microphone. The way it goes on by attaching to the screws with almost like a hook, I guess you could kind of call it, is a really unique way of doing it, and it's really easy, and it seems to be quite sturdy. The extension rods are an interesting concept, and I really want to talk about those here. If you plan to use the mic stand that comes with the Elgato Wave microphone and you're concerned about the height of the Elgato Wave microphone on the stand, I would certainly look at picking up the extension rods. But if you don't plan to use the stand and you plan to use a microphone arm on your desk or wherever you wish to mount it to, the extension rods are probably not for you. The extension rods are designed to increase the height to bring the microphone closer to your face, so you get a nicer, crispier sound with a lesser gain. I don't really think you need them if you do not plan to use the stand that comes with the Elgato microphone. But they are still a really cool concept and idea to have that ability to extend the stand base that you have. That way, if you're in an environment where you potentially cannot mount something, it is a really useful tool there. Got to talk about what's actually on the mic, the buttons and things like that on the mic. The mic has a little dial on the front of it to change the level of audio that you're hearing through the headphones of your low latency audio monitoring. It's a neat little dial. It adds a nice little, cool light to the microphone, and I'm one all for lights. Speaking of the little dial on the front as well, there is a button on the top, a tap button titled mute. Yeah, it's pretty clear as day on the top of the microphone that if you just tap it, it's not a press or a push or anything like that. It's just a tap button. The dial on the microphone will go red and the mic will be completely muted. I know we get a lot of sudden moments in streaming where somebody comes into the room, or there's an unexpected noise and we don't have the ability to take 5 seconds to scroll over to the OBS browser or to the Zoom meeting and mute it. So this mic mute button on top is really handy. The microphone has 2 ports on the back, a USB-C connection on the back, which converts into a regular USB port to go into your computer, and then a low latency audio monitoring headphone jack, which is really fantastic. I really enjoy microphones nowadays that come with headphone jacks. A lot of microphones I've noticed don't come with headphone jacks, but a lot of the newer USB ones are indeed nowadays coming with headphone jacks. Being able to hear your audio in real time, whether you do it through the headphones or through an external program, say like a Go XLR or something, has really changed the game for me and really made my content go up tenfold. Upon plugging it into your computer or laptop, you're going to need to download the Elgato Wave software, which is one of, honestly, my favorite things about this, if not my favorite thing entirely about the Elgato Wave microphone franchise. If you know a little device in the audio space called the Go XLR, I have one myself and I use it a lot. It is a rather expensive product, but it allows you to control all the audio inputs and outputs on your PC with a physical mixer. This can be done with other cheaper audio mixers as well, but there's nothing quite like the Go XLR at the moment. The Elgato Wave software basically takes the Go XLR, digitizes it, and makes it cheaper, which is really, really fantastic. The software is free, by the way. It comes with purchase and will only work with Wave microphones. This software allows you to route certain softwares and programs and your microphone through to different outputs and to your headphones, which is really honestly a fantastic thing. That's one of my favorite things about my Go XLR is I can control what my stream or my content hears and what I hear. You can now do this with the Elgato Wave microphone series because the Elgato Wavelink allows you to take control of that. The Elgato Wavelink software was a little tricky to work out initially, but after watching a few tutorials here and there, I was able to work out exactly how it worked, and it's super simple once you get over that hurdle. The only thing that I think the Elgato Wavelink software is lacking is the ability to kind of customize your audio and how it sounds is what it's kind of lacking to me. The Go XLR hugely is a 2-part thing. You buy it for the audio control of being able to output different things to different areas, and then the customization of how your microphone actually sounds. The Elgato Wavelink is fantastic, don't get me wrong, but I think if it had that, I think it would be super incredible. Now, it's very easy to adjust how your microphone sounds. You can do this with filters in OBS, Streamlabs OBS, or anything of that nature, or if you're running a program, say like Voicemeeter. I wanna show you how it sounds. I tested it with a movie script that some of you may recognize to see what it was really capable of, so here it is. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Now, I was pretty impressed with this. This was with no effects. I just simply changed the gain, turned the clip guard on, and some of the other Elgato Wavelink effects, and I found this to be pretty solid. This is straight out of the box, no special effects, no nothing. I thought it was pretty good. If I were to just add some small effects to it in, say, OBS or Audacity or anything along those kinds of lines, I think you could really take this microphone to a whole nother level. So in summary, this microphone is really fantastic and I really enjoyed it. It's certainly not for everybody. It is on the higher end of price if you get the entire kit. So wave mic, shock mount, pop filter, and extension rods. If you get the entire kit, it is on the pricier end. But I do think this is a case where you're getting value for your money. I haven't used it very much, but when I have used it, it's been really fantastic and pleasurable to use and get nice sounding audio out of an unconventional looking microphone. When I say unconventional, I don't mean that in a bad way. I actually quite like the visual design and aesthetics of the microphone. But thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment down in the comment section below and I'd be more than happy to try and help you out regarding this product or anything you've heard in this video today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your time zone, and until next time, bye-bye.